What is up, everybody? Today on Agelikewine Fitness channel, we're going to go through the Agelikewine challenge number 8. Because I'm going to tell you, the limiter on all of these is your heart rate. Like once your heart rate hits a certain level, that's it. And I'm going to go through this in a video coming up. I think it'll be the next one I'll do to show you 3 tricks that I use to keep my heart rate down. This is a special one for me because I've done this climb in Quebec, Canada a number of times. We've raced it. Super fun course. And as we were going up this climb, I could actually flash back to like this race. And I remember we only did this climb once during the loop, during the race. We didn't do it multiple times. And I just remember as I attacked probably about 10 miles out, I'm like, if I can get 2 minutes by the bottom of this climb, I can make it to the top. So the time check gave me 45 seconds at the bottom, and sure enough, the climbers caught me by the top. Caught me a little over halfway up. So fond memories, super fun place to race. And right here with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go, like when we were getting ready to start our race, was really funny. I'd been racing all over America for a long time. This is the first time I'd raced internationally. And I just remember they're like, 1 minute to go. And then all of a sudden, man, everybody just dropped their drawers and they were peeing all over the place. They were peeing on the side of the road. They were peeing on the road. Everybody was just peeing everywhere. And then here we go. Boom, 1 minute to go. And my main goal for this ride is I just wanted to get some climbing in my legs, and I wanted to get a little bit better cadence. All of the climbing I've been doing, I'll go through a video of telling you, I think the 3 top things that are going to help you ride faster in virtual racing as compared to the road. So anyways, my goal for this race was to try and keep my cadence above 80 the whole time. Every time it got below 80, I'd kind of check down and shift down a gear. So results didn't matter today. I just wanted to get out there, get my 1 hour of riding in, get some climbing in, have some fun. And I knew right from the get-go, the first thing you do is hit this hill. I mean, I think we hit this hill probably 50 miles in our race. It was about midway point through the race. And usually what my MO was, if there was usually one big climb in the middle of a race, if I could make it to the top of that climb before the climbers caught me, nobody could out sprint me. So that was always my MO. So about 10 miles out before this climb, I attacked hard and just time trialed as fast as I could. Like I only got 45 seconds lead. I needed 2 minutes, didn't quite make it to the top. Still performed pretty well, still raced really well. I almost won the time trial the day before this. So super fun times. And as you can see here, group 1, just gone. And I had no interest in trying to stay with the lead group. My only main thing was to keep my leg speed up. I typically climb faster with a 60 to 70 cadence on any of these in Zwift, in Training Peaks, all of these indoor simulated racings. I always ride faster with a slower cadence. Group of bots that just took off and they're like, screw these guys, man. We don't suffer, we're just bots. Like nothing hurts us, we just ride. So it would have been nice to have a little bit bigger group and a little bit, I mean, maybe put a minute into us, but 4 minutes, a little bit discouraging. So I'm not real happy with that part of the algorithm. And I mean, look at my watts. I mean, I'm pushing 270, 280. Keep my cadence above 90 here. So it's still, even all that said, I still really enjoyed this race. Like I enjoyed being out here. And I can tell you this is not Canada. Like the road pitches are the same, but yeah, it's not green enough and there's not enough trees. But we do 2 whole full laps. And what I do like about this Training Peaks Virtual, you can coast downhill if you get yourself into a good position, you get a good draft. That's one of the differences here, as opposed to Zwift, where you always have to pedal all the time. And I am going to do a My Whoop again race this week. And I'm going to do some hills on the My Whoop to see how that is. The only My Whoop race I did was relatively flat. There was just a couple of bumps in it, so I never really had a chance to test if you could actually coast in my whoop. But anyways, yeah, we just ride. We cruise along, in and out. I mean, pretty uneventful. It was just a fantastic workout. There was a second that I dropped below 80, shifted, got it back up to 80 again. And we just ride and we ride and we ride. And super fun course. I'm going to do this course with real people and not bots one of these days. But as far as wattages go, I wasn't pushing huge watts. It was all about just keeping these RPMs. And I did have an absolute ceiling of, I wanted 160 was kind of the ceiling, but I did let it go to 170 at the finish. Just one little pump there. And we'll just cruise up here. So now we're up the climb again. Kind of yo-yoing back and forth. I'm sitting here 17th out of 30. Not too worried about it. Heart rate's in a good spot. Power's okay. Cadence is up there, over 90. Super happy. I'm just focusing. I'm just concentrating on keeping my cadence high. I really like working all the different things. I like doing slow cadence to work on like strength. I like high cadence. Just mix it up. Keep your body in shock. Not let it know what's going on all the time. Oh, that's right. I'd actually kind of gotten off ahead of this group a little bit. But yeah, cruising along. Over 80, pushing 90. Decent amount of watts. Heart rate's right there where it needs to be. So this is just a great tempo, zone 3 mostly ride. Super good for fitness. Super good for mental health. And when you do this first thing in the morning, you don't have to worry about getting your workout in at some point, because as the day goes on, you always get busy, something happens, and you're just like, this thing, I got to do this thing, I got to do that thing. And the next thing you know, you're at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and you're like, oh man, I still haven't done my workout today. So one thing is get up in the morning, do your workout first thing. Don't procrastinate, don't screw around. And I will say there was one other real person in here that I know of that did not finish the ride. He went to 57 minutes and quit, a guy from Australia. I'm not going to call his name out, but we here at Agelikewine Fitness, we don't ever quit. All the videos I do, all the races I do, all the rides I do, it doesn't matter. If I'm doing poorly, I always finish. No matter what, I'm going to finish the race. I mean, I've had to take bathroom stops and come back and finish the race, getting dropped out of the groups and stuff. Like, no matter what, you always finish. You just never quit. So anybody that's going to come to my rides, that's all I ask of you. Do not quit, ever. Just do the best you can. So here we go up the climb. And I had one really good, couple really good moments going into these bottom of the descents and going into the little pitches up. My placement was really good. And I felt like I was hitting the accelerator my brakes were still on. And you want to really get up and sprint hard while your brakes are still on, but you know they're just about to come off. Like there's that sweet spot in there to where, yeah, if you kick it at just the right time, you get a little bit of like a rubber band or just that little bit of poof, come out ahead, people. You'll see me up here. So this is a really good spot. So there's definitely some timing and like kind of some artistic improvisation stuff going on here. You really have to time things just right. So there was an old video game called Dragon's Lair. It was like this cartoon Dirk the Daring, and you had to go save the princess. And you had a 4-way joystick, and you had a button to do your sword. And every room that you went into, it was like timed. Like there would be a dude with a sword, and he'd shoot lightning on the floor, and then you'd have to go left at just the right time, and boop, you'd have to go right, and boop, forward. You'd have to like know the sequence. So you'd have to put a lot of quarters in this thing. Like, I don't know how much money I put into Dragon's Lair to finally beat the thing. But every time you made it to the next level, you didn't know which way to go, and you had to like go across ropes. Like you had to be just at the end, just at the right moment on the rope to grab the next rope. Because if you didn't, you'd fall into the pit and die. So every time that you went through like one of these, the next room and the next room and the next challenge, and yeah, you always had to figure out that it was always the timing. You had to move Dirk at just the right time and just the right direction. Every room had a pattern, and you'd have to get through all of everything else of the game, and before you can finally like get to that next room that you kept dying on and figure out the pattern to get through there. Super fun game. Anyways, I digress. Back into the race here. It's kind of the same thing. You have to like pick your moments. You have to time your moments. You have to time when you do your power. So right here, yep, shoop, I got out of the group because we just swooped into that. And I was able to get on the gas as we were just coming out of that turn and get up and get off the group. I believe they do end up catching me up here. Yeah, they end up catching me. But we're cruising along. I mean, cadence, over 100 cadence. Heart rate 162. Like everything is just exactly like what I wanted to do for this ride. I didn't get carried away. I didn't do anything stupid. And yeah, it's a fantastic workout. Absolutely loved this workout this morning. So Trinity Peaks Virtual, really like it most of the time. Just a couple little minor issues that they're working out, and yeah, we're cruising down the hill and we're almost coming to the finish here. But I know as soon as we get up to the hill here, I really put down some watts. Yep, because we come around this corner. Yep, right there. That's where I really started. I jumped on the gas as I was just coming out of the corner. So that got me a gap on these guys here. And I just wanted to hold some big power for a while, but I'm watching my heart rate, 168, 169, 170. And I'm like, all right, well, 171. I'm like, I got to back off 172 because 170 is my max for today. And let those two guys go by me. So 18th place, not bad. Super good workout. TSS score, 73. It was like a 0.9, whatever the other stress score is, intensity factor. So good race, fun times. We are going to do Agelikewine Fitness race number 0009 coming up next week. So please put down in the comments what you guys want to race, and I will set it up for you. So I'm going to ride again next weekend, so watch out for Agelikewine Fitness Challenge number 9. Cheers, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.